Welcome, family, to our monthly virtual conference. I'm your host, Emmanuel Barbee. Please hit that like button, subscribe, and share with your friends, ladies and gentlemen. We host our virtual conference every last Saturday of the month until we are able to raise the capital to fund our film project. Our film project is Hood Liberator Made in Chicago, The War Against Willie Lynch Begins. It is a solution-based docudrama which is based on my experience growing up in the inner cities of Chicago. And the purpose why I created the grassroots community activist movement in the first place. This is our Black Panther moment, except it's not owned by Disney. It's owned by us. We want to get this film in front of 500 million people worldwide. We will offer a 21st century solution both domestically within the United States of America and throughout the diaspora. GRCAM is my gift to Black millennials, Generation Z, and my group members. It's my hope that we can eventually create our own Black film industries, Black hair product industry, and sporting industry. I created a GoFundMe page last April 2022 as a crowdfunding source so that everyone on my Facebook friends list and everyone in my social groups would know exactly where the funds will be going. This will also indicate our progress in getting this film fully funded and made. Out of 1,760 people on my Facebook friends list, only 5 people have donated to our film project. On our GoFundMe page, Black people, we have to do better. Our children are depending on us. I come before you all with clean hands. There's no gimmicks, no scams. All I have is my revised book and my virtual store. My book is the foundation of my Christian business. After 15 years of being overlooked and rejected by the African American community, I decided to write and publish my story, quote, The Solution for Black America, Reclaiming, Rebuilding, and Restoring the Urban Ghettos in America, 2nd edition. It's available on Amazon. I talked with my publisher about lowering the price to make it more affordable for everyone. It's available now in 2 forms, as an ebook for $6.25 and as a paperback for $6.25 plus shipping and handling. I created this platform because I refuse to be ignored. I am trying to connect with other like-minded Black people, African immigrants, Afro-Brazilians, Afro-Latinos, and Afro-Caribbeans to discuss social issues in America and throughout the diaspora, as well as on the African continent. Help Stop the Genocide in American Ghettos podcast is our interactive Black grassroots media component. We will discuss controversial topics that you won't hear about from the mainstream media. I'm using this platform to broadcast my vision and plan loud and clear to the Black grassroots and the global African family. Don't wait until I'm dead and gone. Work with me now while I am alive. The proceeds from the film will put me in a better position financially so that I can purchase property, buy office equipment, and hire qualified Black middle-class professionals and African immigrants. I don't operate like the next Black man. I have my own style and way of doing things. The Guy of Chicago mission is to help eradicate urban violence in Chicago through art, culture, commerce, spiritual development, as well as hosting African tours. Now, before we host our African tours, I want to connect with African immigrants within the United States of America from the following African nations. They are South Africa, Kenya, Ethiopia, Tanzania, Uganda, Angola, Liberia, Ivory Coast, Ghana, and Nigeria. I want to bring the best of the diaspora to each African nation so that we can set up local chapters and do international trade among our people. We aim to reconnect Black entrepreneurs with African entrepreneurs, Black artists with African artists. In this Christian business, our objective is to heal from enslavement and colonization. Since Black America and Black Chicago overlooked and rejected my vision and plan for the past 31 years, my Christian business will be membership-based. We will separate ourselves from degenerates, con artists, hardened criminals, pedophiles, and urban terrorists. Once we have our physical building, we will host mandatory orientations. Everyone must pass our criminal background checks and submit their thumbprint within our database so that we can know who's doing what within the business. Our focus is on solving Black issues at the grassroots level. Anyone trying to change our focus will get 2 warnings. The third time, that person or persons will be placed on our Judas list along with their name, ID, and address, and they will be barred for life. This is how I get down. GRCAM Chicago will be a multi-purpose facility operating under 8 separate functions within the business. We will promote culture, shopping, full-service restaurants, birthday parties, corporate meetings, create Black empowerment films, and more. Here's the 8 components. A social service component, a spiritual component, which will be optional for secular people, because I'm not with that organized religion. Over here, we want to show love and a person that's between them and their maker in terms of their relationship. My Creator called me to move beyond the 4 walls of the church. We want to make an impact in the communities that we serve. We're going to have balance. Yes, we will, touch on the big pie in the sky, but we also want to, again, meet the need of the community that we serve. Okay, we're going to have a political component, an entertainment component, an entrepreneur component, a Black grassroots media component, a health and wellness component, and a science and technology component. I'm only responsible for my members, those who are not part of us. We will pray for them, show them tough love, and keep it moving. GRCAM members will never have to go through what I experienced just for trying to do something positive in the Black community. We will raise the bar in Black America. We will have our support systems in place, and we will help our active members and students reach their life goals, depending on our budget and sponsorship. We not only want to do well, but we want to do good for the people in the inner cities and in Africa. It's my hope that GRCAM Chicago could become a franchise like McDonald's and spread across the United States of America. The grassroots community activist movement is the new civil rights movement in the 21st century. Our task is to take the lead where Dr. King Jr. left off. We're pushing for lineage-based cash payment reparations for descendants of American slaves, and we also demand an anti-Black hate crime bill. I am encouraging everyone on my Facebook friends list, everyone in my social groups, and all of my listeners worldwide. Please help me make this video podcast go viral by sharing it with your friends and all of the social sites you are on. I don't want to be doing this another 31 years. Mark my words, once I start making money from the business, then everyone would want to be a part of this. Ain't nothing changing over here. Everybody will be checked and vetted at the front door. Instructions on how to participate on the show. First, watch my video podcast. This is called Side A. After I finish my presentation, then I will open up the phone lines through Facebook Messenger. This is called Side B. You can interact with me in real time, either by voice call by clicking on the phone icon or by video call by clicking on the camera icon. I found 2 articles, and this is why Black America should support my vision and plan. This also ties in with the theme, minding our own Black business, a Nehemiah moment. Over here on the Black grassroots media, I try to cover topics I believe are relevant. For example, we have all witnessed what happened in Alabama. I warned my members to be be alert about the white supremacist financial elites are going to play dirty. I found an article from the New York Post entitled, quote, 10-year-old Mississippi boy arrested, jail for peeing behind mom's car, unquote. If you would like to read the full article, then I encourage my listeners to go to my Medium transcript, look for the exact title of this presentation, then click on the topic and scroll down to show and prove. Basically, what the article said, the police officer told LaTanya Easton what her son did behind her car, and he was just going to give her a warning. But all of a sudden, several police vehicles pulled up. A high-ranking officer said the boy had to go to jail. Again, he's just 10 years old, but in a system of white supremacy, it's warfare against black people, regardless of age, because traumatizing us is the agenda. He was charged with child in need of services. Notice they don't pull this kind of stuff with white kids. Another article about the case from Daily Mail entitled, quote, Black Mississippi boy, 10 is arrested and carted to jail after cops caught him peeing behind his mother's car while she was visiting lawyer's office, unquote. The only reason why law enforcement is targeting young black boys is to make sure that they don't grow up to become militant and stand up against the system of white supremacy. This is why the white supremacist financial elites allow rogue cops to carry out these acts of domestic terrorism. Now, out of all the things that they could have been doing, how did this incident amount to multiple police being present? Do you agree that this was a waste of police resources? I assume that through mainstream media, we were in the middle of a national crime wave. They're looking for a reason to harm black people. This is what America has come to. Harassing little black children under the age of 13, getting arrested for nonviolent offenses. This is why we need to support and build Chicago in order to have a safe space for our children. I found another article this time. It's from CNN entitled, quote, father of a 12-year-old detained while taking out trash says he will not accept a police apology, unquote. In Lansing, Michigan, a 12-year-old black boy was just taking out the trash and two police vehicles pulled up and put handcuffs on him. His father came out to see what was happening to his son. The father had a Caribbean accent. The police said it was mistaken identity. It does not matter where you come from. The white supremacist financial elites will treat you like an African American. Family, our children should not have to be subjugated to this whatsoever. When you have a 12-year-old and a 10-year-old child, black child, being approached by law enforcement with a pair of handcuffs, it's traumatizing. Do you know how demonic and psychotic a person has to be doing this to a child? The white supremacist financial elites is sending a message to black America. A message they're saying we're going to commit terrorism against black children in hopes of stopping the next generation of militants. Incidents like Mississippi and Michigan should be a reminder why we need lineage-based reparations. The white supremacist financial elites is assuming we don't have the resources to defend ourselves. It's about preventing us from having access to stop injustice. When you put a 10-year-old in a police vehicle and take him to jail, that's injustice. The prisons in America are filled with innocent black people. This system is set up to railroad us because the socioeconomic conditions are created by design. Most people don't have an idea what the role of police officers' duties are. They are to protect the lives and property of the wealthy. That is, the white supremacist financial elites. When we say systematic racism, that involves criminal justice, economics, education, entertainment, employment, healthcare, housing, politics, religion, and media. The goal for white supremacy is the genetic annihilation of Black America. This is my calling to help Black parents, give them options. That's why we're going to expand GRCAM Chicago to 10 African nations, several places in the Caribbean and in Brazil. Please leave a public comment on my YouTube page about the topic. Most of all, share this video podcast with your friends. This will help get the ball rolling. I would like to thank everyone who have contributed or will contribute to support us on our PayPal page. And if you're a U.S. citizen, you can use that as a tax write-off because this is a legitimate 501c3. Purchasing items from our virtual store, purchase my revised book, or sending a direct donation through our GoFundMe page. We appreciate your support. You can find all of the links below this video podcast in the comment section. If you're listening to this audio podcast on Anchor/Spotify, just click on the YouTube icon and select the About section. Then scroll down to links. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to leave the phone lines open for about 15 minutes. And if I don't hear from anyone, then, we'll call it a day. But I do want to encourage people to please leave messages in the comment section. And again, I let people know ahead of time every month, every last Saturday of the month, I hold my virtual conferences. So there's no excuse for people not to know that, when I'm going to do it. And I do it the same time from 2 o'clock to about 3 o'clock p.m. American Central Time. Okay? Again, this is all about interacting with my listeners and people that's on my Facebook friends list. Again, I'm grateful to have this opportunity to broadcast my vision and plan to the global community. Over here, I can just say that non-Black sympathizers, they're welcome to join us, not as groups, but as individuals. Because it's just too much racism that's still going on here, and, people learn that mess in their homes. Now, I'm on a shoestring budget, and again, I can't do much right now because of my financial situation. That's why I'm trying to start my own business. It's a shame that Black Americans, they support the dope man. The dope man now is lacing his drugs with fentanyl. And he's like, take these drugs and die. That's not a good thing, but I'm just saying. I don't sell dope. I sell knowledge. That's what I sell over here. Again, Black America has two choices. Either embrace annihilation or embrace survival. I want to connect with those that want to survive. Again, I can't make nobody buy my revised book or purchase items from my virtual store. But I can't do it, but my Creator can. Heavenly Father, I come before you as humble as I know how, Lord. Just touch the hearts and minds of the people that's on my Facebook friends list, Lord, first and foremost. Because God, I would go through each person, Lord, and delete people that's acting funny style. But I don't have the time for that. That's petty now. I want to move to a higher level. Again, please don't allow me to have to continue to be humiliated and mocked, Lord. I appreciate it that you would vindicate me by blessing me with the resources I need, Lord, so I can move this Christian business from behind the computer and get this film project fully funded and made. Let it come to pass, Lord. I'm just saying, just sneeze on it, Lord. Just sneeze on it. This is the hardest thing that I have ever done in my life, but somebody has had to do it. Thank you again, Lord, for allowing me to take my my podcasts from being just an audio podcast. Now I'm doing video podcasts. I appreciate that. Have mercy on I would say, my critics that's forever got something to complain and talk about, but they won't purchase the book, Lord, and just move them out the way, Lord. Connect me with the people that have the means, Lord. Connect me with brave and smart people, Lord, that's going to work with me and Sister Renee, Lord, so we can get this thing started here in the city of Chicago. Touch the hearts and minds of African immigrants, Lord, that's here in the United States, that's listening, that will come across this video podcast. Just touch their hearts for them to read the book first. That's what I ask everybody to do. So let them read the story for themselves, because I've done what you asked me to do. I wrote the vision and made it plain. I created the virtual store. I'm paying out of pocket for the business title since 2010. All that money, and I still don't have support. So have your way, Lord. I know that this is spiritual warfare at its best. And so all I can say, Lord, is I'm ready to take the lead. I've been ready for the past 31 years. But just let us make constructive, positive, Black empowerment films that's going to reach the youth, because that's who this organization is for in the first place. And let it be successful, so that way when I go to Africa, Lord, I don't have to go to Africa empty-handed. I want to go to Africa to support my group members and set up my Christian business over there, GRCAM of Africa, in South Africa. I want to be able to apply for dual citizenship, so that way Africans can take me serious. That I'm not some dude just hide behind a computer. And let us do our second film there too, Lord. Let it be successful, but I just want to get it started here in America first for credibility, because I do not want anybody to think that this is a scam or anything negativity. My whole name and everything, reputation is on the line. But anyway, just thank you again for this opportunity. Have mercy on these urban terrorists that's killing our children, Lord, in the inner cities. Have your way with them. Have your way with these road cops that's harassing Black kids here in America. Have your way with what's going on in Niger, Lord. France want to keep on exploiting Africa's resources. People are getting tired of that stuff. They have their own stuff over there. So I'm glad to see Africans stand up for themselves. But I'm just saying, the power of God for you to reveal yourself, show yourself strong in these situations. Bless me to have a successful Christian business. that we're going to make a positive impact in the communities and turn things around through your power. Again, just thank you again for the opportunity for life. I'm grateful to experience being here on this planet. Before I leave this world, I want to leave a positive mark. I'm trying to be a blessing to my community. But please, Lord, don't let me have to endure what I went through here in America, in Africa, Lord. Connect me with people that's going to receive what I'm trying to do, Lord. And I just pray for everyone that's on my friends list that have children, that their children will be safe. You would cover them with your blood. And most of all, I pray that everyone that's listening would give their life to you and have a personal relationship with you like I have. And that's going to conclude our show for today. Thank you all. Peace and blessings.